Keir Starmer's unprecedented exit from church, a moment of betrayal. In a stunning turn of events, Labour leader Keir Starmer was forced to leave church premises by a pastor, igniting a firestorm of controversy that reverberates far beyond the stained glass windows of the sanctuary. This unprecedented incident raises urgent questions about the integrity of our political leaders and the moral compass of a nation at a crossroads. The implications are profound, potentially marking a defining moment in British politics as we grapple with the fallout. Critics argue that Starmer's forced exit from a place of worship is emblematic of a deeper betrayal of the British people. Once hailed as a beacon of hope for the Labour Party, Starmer now stands accused of abandoning the very values that once defined his political journey. This incident is not merely a personal embarrassment, it highlights the fractures within the party and the growing disconnect between leadership and grassroots sentiment. As the nation faces critical issues, from the aftermath of Brexit to a cost of living crisis, many fear this incident could alienate a constituency already disillusioned with political elites. The atmosphere surrounding this event is thick with tension, reminiscent of past political upheavals. Remember the fallout from the 2016 Brexit referendum. That monumental decision split the nation and laid bare the chasms in public trust. Starmer's abrupt departure from the church echoes that moment of division, where leaders are increasingly seen as out of touch. The pastor's decision to confront Starmer publicly raises questions of accountability, suggesting that the electorate is no longer willing to passively accept the status quo. Political analysts warn that this incident could have dire consequences for Starmer's leadership. His handling of sensitive social issues has already come under scrutiny, and this latest controversy could amplify calls for change within the party. Could this be the catalyst for a more significant movement within Labour, pushing for a return to its foundational principles? Or will it lead to a further erosion of public confidence, pushing voters into the arms of rival parties? The stakes could not be higher. The figures involved in this controversy are equally powerful and controversial. Starmer, once viewed as a steady hand, now faces a growing backlash from both the public and party members. His leadership is increasingly being questioned, with critics asserting that he has failed to live up to the promise of change that swept him into power. The pastor's bold actions serve as a reminder that accountability does not rest solely on the shoulders of politicians, it is a collective responsibility shared by the electorate. Moreover, this moment serves as a rallying cry for those who believe in the need for a new political narrative, one that prioritizes integrity and connection with the people. Many voices from within the Labour Party have begun to echo the sentiments of discontent, suggesting that this incident could be a turning point. The British people will not forgive those who turn their backs on them, a prominent Labour MP stated, encapsulating the growing frustration within the ranks. As we reflect on this troubling event, it is essential to recognize the broader struggle at play. This is not merely about one politician's misstep, it is about the fight for the soul of the Labour Party and the future of British democracy. As we approach critical elections, the electorate must ask, are we being represented by leaders who genuinely understand and empathize with our struggles? The answer to that question may dictate the direction of our country for generations to come. In conclusion, Keir Starmer's forced exit from the church is more than just a headline. It is a clarion call for accountability and change. As citizens, we must remain vigilant, demanding more from our leaders. The country stands at a crossroads, and it is imperative that we engage with our political system. Join the conversation, subscribe for updates, and become part of a movement that seeks not just to critique but to transform the landscape of British politics. Together, we can ensure that the voices of the many are not drowned out by the actions of the few. This could mark a new era of influence, if we choose to seize it.